HappyHourTV. Gonna grab a drink or three, because you know it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. Two lads from Yorkshire and another bloke from Somerset, supping and chatting away with each other, you never quite know what you're gonna get. Mark is a spark and his barbs are sharp, he has us crying. For an electrician his banter is electrifying. There's a designer, the guy with the cider. John is the landlord and they're all on Happy Hour TV. Good evening, folks. Welcome to another episode of Happy Hour TV. Thank you so much for joining us. We've just got our usual fellas in tonight. No guest tonight with us, but we've got loads of you in the chat, so we'll say hi to you in a sec. Just to say, please hit the follow button, so you'll get a notification of when we go live. And if you're watching us on YouTube on Friday at 5 p.m, hit the subscribe button. That'll do the same thing. It'll just let you know when we go live or when we've got an episode on, and you can watch it. Cool. On YouTube, we're also live in the chat when that goes live as well. Good evening, gents. Are we well?
Well, thank you. Yeah.
Hey, John. It's nice to see you in the pub. What are you doing in the pub?
Well, there's two reasons really. The first reason is that I've got football on the screen as well, so I can watch England play at the same time, and I will get disturbed upstairs.
Okay. Yeah.
And the other reason is just, it's almost putting the sort of resuscitation dunk.
Yeah.
In a couple of weeks' time, the engine will be started up again.
Yeah.
Lovely.
We'll be back in here and having frolicking and good times. Good memories. Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Good. You look well lit there, so that's a good spot. It looks quite well lit there. Looks really good.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah. Maybe this is where we can set up our new base.
It could well be.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Let's what time did the game start?
7:15. It's half time now.
Half time now. Are we allowed? Yeah, we can reveal the score. No one's.
The score at half time is England 1, Poland 0.
Okay. All right. So we're ahead. All right. For those that are interested.
Of course I'm interested. Of course you are.
Cool. Let's say hi to some in the chat. We've got Jen, we've got DJ. Thank you for joining us. We've got Shufty Mac in there. That's Mark. He's saying hi to you all. Great Scott. Thank you, Great Scott, for joining us. And we've got New in Thornton. That's John. So you can say hi to John. We've got Sue. Hi, Sue. Thanks for joining us. All the way from Turkey, I believe, is Sue. Jen, by the way, is from Kentucky. Over in the States. So there you go. So thanks for joining us. And let's just acknowledge some of our past week's follows. We've had lots of shares and shout outs and things from different people. So we've got Z Doolan, we've got Miss Annie's, we've got Meatballs, we've got Red Mozzie, Fallen Nexus, DJ Technique, Annie A, and Great Scott. Thank you so much for hitting the follow button. And while we get a few at a time, we'll give you a shout out. So there you go. We'll get used to our stream chat and start hitting some shout outs in there as well for different people. So we'll work out how to do that. A couple of in particular shout outs I want to do. LY7XX, I think they call him Lynx. He's a young lad. He's 19 years old. He's a gamer. He's a streamer. He's only a young lad. He's a student. If you like a bit of Call of Duty, and you don't mind a bit of that, go and watch some of that point and shoot stuff. That's pretty cool. G&G series. He does. It's Streamer Elite TV. Does the G&G series. So he's quite cool. He does a lot of marbles on stream. So if you like a bit of interactivity, that's cool. Hunting Owl Games. He does some late night stuff. I would say late night alternative stuff. So if you don't mind it being a bit risque, he's quite cool. And in particular, I'm going to give this guy a shout out who's in our chat this evening, which is DJ Technique. He does a in real life stream.
What does I commands mean? He's just put in the not I commands ! Commands.
Well, so I think what he's doing is he's trying to get to the commands list All right.
Right.
And I think we've got that blocked, so I don't think he can see it.
Okay.
But I could spend a bit of time with DJ and work out how all that works.
Right.
At some point. So there you go. And the final two that I want to give a shout out to is Mikey and Janie. They've been really good this week. And, of course, Adam Redmond plays. There you go. That's all the shout outs. Guys, what's our week been like? What's our week been like? Have we had a good week? John, it's nice to see you in the pub.
I'll take the lid off.
It really is.
That'd be handy, wouldn't it? What is the point in having a lid? As soon as you
Let's do our drinks. What are we drinking? Let's do our drinks, and then we'll find out how our week's been. So while we're cracking open drinks,
I'm going for the old favourite again, saltaire.
Bit of saltaire, lovely.
It always too glary. Saltaire, good choice. I've got a bit of Shiraz.
Shiraz, a nice bit of red again on the red wine. I've gone for a new one. It's a new one for me. Thatcher's Cloudy Lemon Cider.
Excellent.
So, yeah, I'm hoping so. I've bought a few cans. I was going through my stock and I've realised I've got 9 varieties of Thatcher's at the moment.
Oh.
9 varieties of Thatcher's at the moment. So we've got the Grenadier, we've got Cox's, we've got Rascal. We've got lemon, we've got haze, we've got gold. Yeah, that's 6. We've got rosé. We've got redwood. And there's one other. Can't think of it. There you go. Right, let's clinky in, gents.
Cheers.
Good.
Oh.
It's not a hobgoblin. It's just a hobgoblin glass. I usually have it round that way. There you go. Cheers.
I need to get you a glass, don't I?
Hey, that's all right. Is that?
Yeah, it sounds nice.
Yeah, that's good. Is that? I can recommend it. Haze is in the green can. Correct, DJ. Correct. Okay, cool. Let's find out what have you done this week, Mark? How's work been?
Oh, work's been fine. Yeah.
Okay.
This week, week, but more importantly, football's back.
Football's back.
Been back playing football.
Yeah.
It's so good to get back and kick the ball and run around and.
My legs are in bits, but
just see everybody again. Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? Yeah,
that's good. Yeah. And also, I saw in your text that your lad was playing earlier.
He's been back tonight as well.
So it's nice for him to see his pals.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's not. You can't be locking kids up, can you?
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Be out running about. It's good.
Excellent.
Yeah, good. See them all back.
Yeah. And John, you've got the next couple of weeks ahead of you now before opening. Have you worked out if people can use facilities? Because you were saying we don't know what the rules are. You remember you were saying it's all outdoors, but are they allowed indoors?
We have found guidance that they can use the toilets.
Right. So they can access the building, use the facilities, and go back out.
Hospitality must be outdoors.
Yes.
But I don't see anything against the rules that says people can't come in and choose what they want.
Yeah.
Then go back outside. We can serve them outside. But we must have hundreds of products. They can't just sit at a picnic table in the car park and say, "What have you got?"
No.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So we just have to say, you just go and take your pick and then come back down and let us know what you want.
Okay.
And also, the toilet facilities. That's fine. I think you can come inside for the toilet facilities.
Yeah.
I'm going to pedestrianise the car park.
Sue saying a bucket in a tent would suffice.
Yeah, so we don't live in Turkey. Yeah. What are you talking about? You might be used to that sort of thing. One in toilet, just stick it on in garden.
Cool.
When we went to India, we used to do that. We just put the bucket in a different place every night.
Oh,
that's me.
But did you realise that whatever's in the bucket just keeps on moving with the bucket when you all?
We probably threw that in somebody's water, didn't they?
Oh, God.
Well. For me, I've had a busy busy week getting to print. I went to print this morning with the with what I class as the third mag, in the run. I've got another one to try and get done before Tuesday. I've got a bit of space and a bit of time to get that done. I should be able to have a bit of a break. It's Easter this weekend, isn't it?
It is,
So mini eggs galore and chocolate eggs and
chocolate,
yeah. And what's your favourite treats over Easter? Yeah, are you like particular? Do you like a certain thing?
I'm not a massive chocolate fan, but the thing is, the kids always have about 8 Easter eggs, and it makes them behave appallingly. So I end up waiting until they go to bed one night when they've all been really bad, and then I just eat them all. I just stuff my face full of chocolate eggs.
Thank you, DJ. DJ's hosting our stream for us, which is very kind. Thank you kindly. We've got a little notification up there. Our notifications are working, which is fantastic. Something that's dear to me is my mum passed away about 4 or 5. It's probably 7 years ago now. 6-7 years. But something when like you always remember your mum's cooking, and all that kind of stuff. For me, it was these things, right? And this was what my mum would make at Easter. She would make some Easter biscuits, all right, and they're just big biscuits, and lightly spiced and things, but they're just like big round biscuits. This is my treat. I've purposefully bought those. I shall enjoy those over Easter.
Have you told the girls? Have you told you? No.
No, I don't know. Don't get them involved. No.
Private in his office.
They're mine. I got them snuck in through an Amazon box. So I've I did my first. News this week. All right. I did my first online shop.
What on earth?
I've never done it. Yeah.
I've never done it until today. First online shop, and Morrison's delivered it within 2 hours.
Right.
I ordered it at about 2:00, and it was arriving just after 4.
No way. That's quicker than if you drove to the bloody shops.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm doing this again. I've snuck in chocolates, crisps, biscuits. I've got it all snuck in.
Cider.
And the cider. Got me cider stock in. Absolutely brilliant.
That's worth thinking about, isn't it?
Doing that again, yeah.
Yeah.
Because she ain't picking it up for me, so...
What about your more card?
Oh, I wouldn't have a clue about all that nonsense.
Oh, okay.
No, wouldn't have a clue. Right, there you go. Something new in my world. Bit of online shopping. I do a lot of online shopping, obviously, but not supermarket stuff. Let's go on and do our what happens next. You up for that?
Yep.
Always. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to share our screen now. So here we go. We're going to go to our first clip. Some of these are a little bit off the wall today. This one in particular. Here we go. Let's stop that and share. Here we go. Okay. So this is your first clip.
Liefje, ik mis je.
You got sound?
Yes.
Ik mis je lach, je ogen, je gezicht. Ik wil dicht bij jou zijn. Heel dichtbij. Zodat we elkaars adem kunnen voelen.
Okay. Okay, it's in a foreign language, but I think that's all part of the fun. What's your thoughts?
Is it a genuine advert or is it?
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Genuine advert. Yeah. Did you spot the product?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the product?
Mentos.
Okay.
Mentos.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to have thought that it was some sort of spoof. So instead of him breathing into it, he farted it instead. And then so she opened it, hoping to get this minty fresh and little, and her hair sort of waves gently, and like, oh, that's nice. Got a little bit of a.
Okay. All right. Okay. Mark, your thoughts?
I think I'd like to think he's filled it full of Coca-Cola and a load of Mentos inside.
Ah, yes.
It's going to explode the cork, you know,
Oh dear.
right between the eyes.
You two are rotten. Right. Goodness me. Here we go. Let's have another look. Here we go. Let's take it back for you. So we can set the scene again. Here we go.
Liefje, ik mis je. Ik mis je lach, je ogen, je gezicht. Ik wil dicht bij jou zijn. Heel dichtbij. Zodat we elkaars adem kunnen voelen.
Mentos Breeze Chewing Gum. A breeze of fresh air.
It had breeze on the thing. Goodness me, right. Oh dear, oh dear.
That was awesome.
I just need to let's just shut that. Get rid of that one. There we go. Okay, right. Let's go on to our second clip. Let's you'll remember these guys from last week, so let's see what the scenario is this week. Here we go. Here we go.
Ray, hi. Right. Don't say another word. I understand you're angry. Just don't say another word. Go to that top drawer and have a look. Go on, have a look in that drawer.
Okay. All very quick. Did you catch that?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay.
He's really angry at not being paid.
Right.
Telling him to look in the drawer. Yeah.
Told him, go and look in the drawer. It's okay, you know. Go and look in the drawer. What do you think they're going to find?
Somebody hiding in the drawer. Like, cause he's done a bit of magic tricks, hasn't he? And he's done a bit of juggling.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's going to be one of these sort of magician's boxes where there's somebody inside there. Yeah. Sort of thing where we tend to cut him in half.
Okay. All right.
Then he's going to run off, get on his phone, disappear.
Okay. John?
Well, I had images of little doves flying out, or maybe some rabbits jumping out, something like that.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
And then he runs off.
And then he runs off. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go and have a look. Here we go. Here we are.
Ray, hi. Right. Don't say another word. I understand you're angry. Just don't say another word. Go to that top drawer and have a look. Go on, have a look in that drawer.
Go on, go on. Yeah. Excellent. There you go. There you go.
Back to John Water.
I think so. Yeah, I think John, you can grab that. You can grab that. Okay, let's do one more. Here we go. Let's change the screen, and here we go.
Hey man, what's that?
It's my crystal ball.
It looks like a snow globe.
Nuh-uh, it's real. Here, watch. Free Doritos at the office today?
Okay. You caught what was going on, did you?
Yeah.
John.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna turn out to be a fan of baseball, and you know when you do the pitch at baseball, like he's gonna throw it straight through the front of that vending machine, smash the glass.
Well.
And then feed some Doritos.
Let's go and have a look. That was absolutely perfect, John. Well done. 2 strikes for you this week.
It's my crystal ball.
It looks like a snow globe.
Nuh-uh, it's real. Here, watch. Free Doritos at the office today?
Will I finally get that big promotion?
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, dear. Excellent. I've not shut that one down. Let me get rid of that clip. Okay, right. Yeah, very good, John. Spot on. Spot on. I think we all know what's going to come up next. All right, this is our final clip. But let's see what's happened. He got recalled last week. Do you remember?
Oh yeah.
Got recalled.
That was the end of him. Yeah.
Let's have a look. Okay.
The Trunk Monkey has done such a great job helping our customers on the road, we decided to see what he could do at the dealership. How do we boost the sales, folks?
Okay. So, yeah. What's your thoughts, Mark?
Well, is this a follow-on from the recall?
They
come out all really, really nice, really helpful.
No, I don't think so. I think this is probably pre-recall.
So this is one to sell a few cards. Is he gonna come out and do a bit of a funny dancing, trying to entice them in?
Like a grass skirt on and a couple of coconuts for boobs. Prancing around.
Short, tight, shiny pants.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. John?
I think that they'll almost be forcing him to buy the bloody cards. If they try and walk off, they'll be like, and grabbing him and saying, oh, buy me.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be carnage.
Let's have a look. Here we go.
The Trunk Monkey has done such a great job helping our customers on the road, we decided to see what he could do at the dealership. How do we boost the sales, folks? Any ideas? Anyone?
Is this your phone number?
The price you see is the price you pay.
I'll take that one.
Let's just hope he doesn't quit his day job.
Suburban Auto Group, home of the Trunk Monkey.
There we go. Cool. There's your clips this week. There's your clips. We'll shoot on straight on to some questions, shall we? Here we go. There we go. There's what happens next, John. Have you got some thoughts for us?
Yeah, but I've got a couple. I was pondering earlier on, and I've always found it easier to think of a scenario than try and ask a question around it. So I'll paint a bit of a scene for you. When I was about 11 or 12 years old, we were coming back from Cornwall. I think we'd been camping down Cornwall, family holiday. And we were just coming off, going past Odd Sub. And that night it said that they were doing Speedway. And for some reason, on a big sign it said, Alan Rossiter is racing. And I said to my dad, I said, look, bloody hell, look, because Rossiter is a rare name. So I said, Dad, bloody hell, Rossiter's racing tonight at Speedway. He went, oh, that sounded like John. Shall we dump everyone and come back and watch it? So, yeah, so that's a great idea. So I sped across town. We ditched my mum and my sister and my brother. I can't remember. Yeah, and my brother. Yeah, all luggage, and then we just disappeared back to Odsal. We parked up, ran there because we had to park miles away because it was all full. And then we wanted to find that there were no stewards on gates. We were a bit late. We couldn't pay in. Anyway, so we sort of scratched our heads and then realised that we could climb over the turnstiles and jump in that way. So we broke in to Odsal to watch a Speedway, and then we got to the stands where you can stand and watch, to realise that Alan Rossiter had just raced and just crashed and just done his back in, and he was in an ambulance on his way off. I mean, we did stay and watch some more racing because it would be daft not to, and I really enjoyed it.
It was good, isn't it? Yeah.
So Have you got any early memories of a bit of a turbulent adventure with your old man?
Oh no.
Neil.
Go on, Neil.
I'm rapidly trying to think of something else.
No. Say that one.
Rapidly trying to think of something
No,
else.
no,
Mark.
no. We want that one.
Not really a bad one, but I think I mentioned before that me and Brian, we used to go watch a little bit of football and used to take me to the odd away game. And we decided one week it'd take us all the way down to Portsmouth. So we went down to Portsmouth to watch Bradford City playing at Portsmouth. But when we turned up there, we had no tickets. So we were like, where are we going to get these tickets from? But then just happened with some guys, the touts, just hanging about. So
Oh, really? Bloody hell. Look at that.
Some tickets off a tout, and then it had all the names crossed out and everything on it. And then we ended up going into Portsmouth and
Did you?
So we travelled all the way down there with no tickets.
Oh, dearie me.
That's about us.
Was it a last minute thing, was it?
I think it was, yeah.
Decided, let's go.
When he woke up early morning, we were going to go down there,
I mean, that's a 5 or 6 hour drive, isn't it?
Fair old trek, yeah.
Bloody hell, fire. And we know tickets as well. What a legend. He's a legend, isn't he?
Not really thought it through, had it?
Yeah. But it worked.
It worked and we got in.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna win.
Oh, good do all around. Yeah. Go on, Neil, spit it out.
Right.
There we go.
This goes nowhere.
Yeah, we won't tell anyone. Promise.
Don't send a link to me dad, because I think he'd be mortified if he watches this. I'm sorry, Dad, I've had to share it because John asked. Okay, this is a while ago. We were talking 20 year, maybe probably 18-20 year ago. Okay. My dad and his partner then had gone through a major row. Dad was on the phone to me, distraught, son, I think it's over. All right. I'm like, I'm so sorry to hear this, Dad. There's only one way to deal with this. We need to get pissed. Right. I'll swear box myself. Right. So this is at about 11:30 in the morning. And off we trot. We off we trot to the pub, right? Now, I'm trying to drown his sorrows. I'm trying to take his mind off things, okay? And he's really appreciative. And I think that's one of the things of being self-employed. You can just down your tools when it's really important. Support the people that you love, right? So off we go with me dad, and we go off and things. And we're a few drinks in, and I says, you know what, this needs today. We just need to go to a strip club, all right? Take our mind off things, all right? So yes, yeah. So I took my dad. I mean, it's not something that you do, is it? You don't take your dad to a strip club. Right? I've learned this lesson so much, all right? I took him to the strip club. We sat down. And this lass comes over, inviting us, getting ready to invite us, for a private dance. And I look up and I go, not just yet. We've only just arrived. Do you know what I mean? It's like, let's just have a sip of a drink first. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, I wasn't overly worried. And my dad's looked up and he's gone, hello, so-and-so. He knew the stripper. And I'm like looking at him, looking at her, right? And he goes, well, I didn't think to see you here, right? And he was kind of embarrassed, so I take him, so he knows one of the girls. The girl is a nurse, all right? And she's doing this on the side, to earn a bit of extra cash, you see. And we've got this kind of awkward situation that my dad knows her through work, knows that my dad now knows that, you know, that we'll leave it there. I don't think there's any more to expand on this dreadful thing where you take your dad to a strip club and your dad knows a stripper. That's it.
Yeah. Did you get a dance off her?
Of course I did, yes. I said, well, you can't go, but I will.
Was it the Paul Monte?
I don't remember.
Oh, you do.
Too far back.
Yeah, you do.
Moving on. Yes. Yeah. Goodness me. Right, go on. Have you got another question for us, John?
Yeah, so...
Go
on. Tomorrow is April the 1st, commonly associated with April Fool's Day.
It is.
So, delving in the memory banks, have you ever been involved with the April Fools, or can you remember any April Fools being played on anyone?
Yes.
Go on, share it away, because I don't have any.
Really?
I don't. I can't.
Really? Guys, this right. It's too late. It's like, you know, we've only got like a few hours to work this out. Do you know what I mean? But like,
I've only ever done something really, really mediocre. And what did I do once? We took a couple of scratch cards down to Lauren's granddad. But I already had one in my back pocket that had won a tenner. So we gave him 2 scratch cards. I scratched them both off. Like, there, shit there. And then I switched one and got him to check. But that is about as basic as you can possibly get.
Yeah.
But
you can get the joke ones, can't you?
Can you?
You can get joke scratch cards that, you know, where you win like 10 grand or something like that. Yeah, on a card, and it's a joke.
We need them. I need them.
That would be genius, wouldn't it?
Well,
but I'm sure you can get them. Fake scratch cards. You know, where you always win. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So what yours was?
Mark, have you got anything at all?
I can't really think of anything. No, not what really sticks anyway.
All I'll say, guys, is we're probably too short notice to be doing anything for tomorrow. You know, because it takes planning, right? But we should do something like next year. You know, if we're still doing our Happy Hour TVs, we need to set something up that's absolutely corker. Film it, you know, hidden camera it or whatever, and capture something. We can do this, right? Anyway, let me share with you a previous couple that I did. So one was alarm clocks in my mates. So we were in shared housing or whatever. And I went to the pound shop and I bought a dozen alarm clocks. All right, just the little travel ones. All right, and I planted them all in his room, all to set off about 45 minutes apart through the night. All right, so the alarm would go off and he'd find it, all right, and think, oh, very funny, go back to sleep, and then 45 minutes later another one would go off. All right, so this would go on through the night. Because we'd hidden them, he'd be hunting around his room. And I remember hearing the crash and the bang and the shouting, bastards, all this, get down here, find them. I don't want to be, he was, he didn't take it very well. But we thought it was fun. Right, so that was one. The other one was, I'm a graphic designer, right? Forging documents is not my... my first thing to do, right? But we faked a letter from Bradford Council, right? That basically said that your garden's a tip, your garden's a mess, all right? And the council wardens will be along to check, all right? That you've cleared all the rubbish from your garden, all right? So I hand delivered these letters, right? The letter was so formal, right? It was from the Residents Association. It was all kind of like linked to, different groups and bodies. Or whatever. The council warden will be along, and if it's not dealt with, it would be fined. All right, so these people are going to get fined for litter in their garden, right? And things. And if you've got an issue with any of this, Here's the phone number to ring. Right. So the phone number was for a Chinese restaurant.
In Bradford.
In Bradford, all right. So that's part of the joke. If they've called, they're going to get the Chinese restaurant. They'll know that it's just a joke, right? Okay. But for those, I sent out it was probably about half a dozen of these letters. People didn't ring the number; they just went out to their garden and picked up all their litter from their gardens, right? Had a little spruce up, a little tidy up, move things and tidy the gardens up, right? Some of them had really nice gardens and they were like really scratching their head, puzzling, like, our garden's all right, it's not that bad, but they, still went and checked and things. But there was one, household that didn't find it very funny and were chasing me down the road when they found out, so by lunchtime, you always, the rule is you're supposed to disclose, the prank, by midday, right? So I confessed and said, it was me. And they said, what was you? And I said, you got a letter this morning. And they said, what letter? And I said, well, the letter from the council about the litter in your garden. Yeah, what's it to do with you? And I said, it's not a real letter, right? At which point they threw a cup of hot chocolate at me. It missed, right? But they threw a cup of hot chocolate at me and I legged it, right? And then this lass was just chasing me down the street.
In Thornton?
No, this was in Bradford itself. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. Absolutely hilarious. This lass was chasing.
And you liked it.
She was an Irish lass, and her accent, as she's screaming my name, going, get back here, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna, give you a right whack, or something, her accent was brilliant. Oh, it was funny, very funny, very funny.
Brilliant.
A third one. This is a guy who's a musician. All right. I sent him an email. Saying I'd like to do a collaboration with him. All right. But the email that I'd sent him was done through a kind of a spoofing kind of VPN type thing, and it came from the States, and it was from a top artist with a domain name with a .com address and things. So I made it look like it was from him. Sent this musician, the details, and said, I'd really love to collaborate with you. I've heard your work. I think it's great, and put, reeling him in. And the phone number was for a Chinese restaurant in America.
Okay.
Oh dear. Yeah. So I think April Fool's Day is fair game. I think it's just like, you just need to come up with some crazy
My little
pranks.
blackboard outside, should I put on it, free beer today?
Yeah, because you're shut. Yeah.
So, where's the beer?
Yeah, people will be knocking on the door, I'm sure. There you go. Let's get on to our quiz this evening, guys. Here we go.
Switch off your phones, it's pub quiz time. Over to Mark.
Over to Mark. Here we go.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Let's grab a pad and a pen.
You got one there, John?
Yeah, man. I'm ready.
I'll say, are you?
How's the match going, John?
Oh, well, I've missed a goal. I've got it on mute and I've not been watching it, and it's 1-1. The ball has got to go back.
Okay. 10 questions, folks.
10 questions. Yeah, it's just us.
No answering in the chat, because it's in front of us. We can see it. So if you want to join in when we do the answers. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Right, over to you then, Mark.
Yeah, you ready then, John? Yep.
Come on, yeah.
Okay. Which planet has the most gravity? Is it Jupiter,
Gravity.
Earth, Mars, or Venus? Number 2. What is the national animal of Canada? The moose, a wolf, a beaver, of a grizzly bear? I wasn't even sure if we'd had that one before.
Don't know.
It honestly won't make any difference.
No.
Number 3.
Okay.
The seeds of which fruit contain cyanide? Bananas, oranges, pears, or apples? Number 4. How many of the 7 dwarves have names ending in Y? Quickly name them all. 3, 4, 5, or 6?
Ending in a Y.
Ending in Y, yeah.
No idea. I can't think.
Can't remember him.
Can't remember him. No, I can't remember him. Oh dear.
Ready for 5, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
How many vaginas does a female kangaroo have?
Huh?
Exactly. 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Oh, don't talk shit, Mark. What's going on here? How can you ask?
Apparently so. Yeah. But go on. So you've got the options 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Can't be right.
I tried to double check you and he kept coming up with the same answer.
Goodness me. John, do you not know this? You seem like this kind of guy that would know.
What are you trying to say? I love kangaroos. Never met one, Neil. And if I did, I won't. Yeah.
Oh dear. Right.
Number 6.
Crazy.
Yep, number 6. In which year did Prince have a chart-topping hit with his song 1999? Was it in 1983, 1989, 1993, or 1999?
Okay.
Number 7. If you were in Italy and riding in a vaporetto, what method of transport would you be utilising? Road, rail, water, or air? Vaporetto.
Say the question again. What?
If you were in Italy,
Yeah.
you're riding in a vaporetto,
Yeah.
what method of transport could you be using? Would it be road, rail, water, or air?
Okay.
Number 8. What part of a plant conducts photosynthesis? The leaves, the stem, the flowers, or the roots?
And the options again are?
Leaves, stem, flowers, roots.
Okay. Number 9.
Number 9. Visiting which fast food joint has said to become a Christmas tradition in Japan? McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, or Subway?
And repeat the question, sorry.
Visiting which fast food joint
Yeah.
said to become a Christmas tradition in Japan?
Christmas tradition.
Yeah. McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, or Subway?
Okay. And number 10.
Number 10. Electorophobia.
Say that again.
Electorophobia
Okay, yeah.
is a fear of what? Clowns, chickens, cats, or cupboards?
Cupboards.
Never know what's in them.
Okay.
Right. Back to that. Right.
Game on, John.
Yeah.
Right, you can pop your answers in the chat if you want to tell us what your answers are. So go ahead, Mark. Let's hear question number 1.
So question number 1, the gravity is Jupiter. Will have been A.
Yeah. What did you put, John?
Jupiter.
Well done. I put Mars.
on the second, on number 2 though, I guessed it to bear. What
Me
was
too.
it? Moose, bear, wolf, or
Moose.
beaver?
Moose, wolf, beaver, or bear. Yeah.
You see, the obvious would say moose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was tempting.
But I put grizzly.
Hmm.
I put grizzly.
Well, it's a beaver.
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 Yeah.
All them trees. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was logic. It's logical, isn't it, to think that, because on their flag they've got a leaf, haven't they?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why didn't they just go with my gut instinct?
Or beaver, which we'll see. Yeah.
Well, Sue got beaver for that, so well done.
Yeah. Number 3, the fruit.
I agree with you, Sue.
Yeah. Sue's got this. She's put apple.
Yeah. Apple.
Yeah. How many times have you eaten a pip?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
Quite often.
I'm gonna have to check me check me dinner now, aren't I? Make sure she's not sneaking apple seeds in.
Yeah. She's pretending that the pomegranate seeds. No.
Yeah. Trying to kill me off.
Shoved in your bags of nuts.
Yeah.
Pumpkin seeds and stuff.
Yeah.
Number 4.
I agree with Sue again.
Same here. 5.
Yeah, it's 5. Yeah.
Excellent.
What was the question again?
The dwarves. Ending in Y.
So Doc is 1.
Yep.
Doc is 1 that doesn't have it.
Yep.
And I can't think of the other one.
Happy, angry, sleepy.
Bashful.
Bashful. There you go. Doc and bashful. There you are.
Sorry, John, we've sort of stopped you in mid-floor there.
No, those are the only 3 that I can think of.
Oh, yeah.
I just guessed that there'd be about maybe 5.
So Sue's coming in with an answer of 2 vaginas here.
Is this for the kangaroo?
For the kangaroo, yeah.
Right. And what did we all go with?
2 access points, as they say.
I went for 2, yeah.
I went for 3.
Well, apparently it is 3. Yeah.
3 vaginas. Plus a pouch.
It did explain all to do with the uterus and all sorts, but yeah.
Goodness me.
I think the male has 2 penises, apparently. Yeah.
Wow.
Keep him busy.
So a male could never satisfy a female, then, could he?
Oh dear.
The best will in the world.
Number 6.
Number 6.
89.
Prince song, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, 89. Is it 10 years before?
Anybody, John?
I guessed 89.
It was 83.
Bloody hell.
Earlier than that, yeah.
Goodness me. DJ's the music chap. If he knows his, I'm surprised he didn't chip in there. Thank you for the follow, Dory. Dory M. Thank you for joining us.
7.
Not me. Go on. Number 7. Water. Sue's saying water.
He's a water, yes. Type boat, ship. Yeah.
Is it? Very good. Got that one. Did you get that, John?
No, I put air.
Oh, I think we've levelled up there then. Okay.
What we're on that. Number 8. Yep. Photosynthesis.
Well, DJ thinks he knows this one. He's got, however, the plant question, so he might be coming in with an answer here.
Right.
So Sue is saying leaves. I've put leaves.
Yep.
DJ saying stem and leaf. They both contain chloroplasts.
John? We're all stunned now, aren't we? We don't know. It's definitely got more in a leaf, hasn't there?
I think the main process is the leaves, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
For this quiz.
He's put chloroplasts are responsible for photosynthesis. Well, there you go. And it's in the leaves. I mean, it's all drawing from the stem, so. Okay, but we'll take that.
I like that.
Yeah, cool. Good.
Cheers,
Every day's a learning day. Yeah.
It's 2-1, by the way, to England.
Every week.
Oh, well done.
England.
Yeah. Maguire just put it in top bin.
How long left? Got long left, can I?
I'm guessing about 10 minutes. It's doing replays at the minute.
Very good.
Right. Number 9.
Number 9. Sue's put McDonald's.
The Japanese, yeah.
I put McDonald's as well.
Okay.
It's the KFC.
Bloody
hell. Oh. For the blend of herbs and spices or whatever it is. Okay. And the final question then. Final question.
Lactophobia. Yeah.
I've guessed at cupboards.
I've put cupboards. I have a vague recollection that something referring to fear of and cupboards. I think we've had in a previous quiz.
Yeah, I think we might have even had this before. I can't remember now.
Is it clowns?
It wasn't. No, it was chickens.
Oh,
mamma mia!
Why did we put cupboards? Who has a fear of a cupboard? Right. Oh, it's not a bad week, John. Not a bad week.
Alright,
yeah. Well, you picked me at the post.
Oh, I
got 4.
Oh, I thought we were going to head to a tie break, John.
I didn't. I was going to be having a bit of electrophobia.
So, Sue, the last 2 questions. Sue's asking for the last 2 questions. It was KFC and chickens. And then you can tell us your score. Cool. Well done. Thank you, Mark. They were good. That was good variety there. Good set. Here we go. Cool. John, have you got any other thoughts for us? Any other questions on your pad?
I have got one jotted down. Lauren gave me some ideas. I only came off the roof at 7 o'clock.
Oh, I realise it's been a busy day. Yeah.
So I've had a very long day. So I said to Lauren, "I'll jot a couple of ideas after." So one that she's got down here is: can you remember your first family holiday and where it was? So for me, where did I go on my first holiday? It's probably to Wales. In fact, there was something that happened actually on my first family holiday. I'm sure it was. Went to Wales. Went to this caravan. If I can remember rightly, it's just like a massive field in the middle of nowhere with a couple of caravans on it, and it had a swimming pool. And I thought, oh, brilliant! I know how to swim. I must have only been 6 or 7 years old. Anyway, so I walked up to the swimming pool and I jumped in, pencil dived in, and apparently I did the miraculous thing. I pencil dived back out again because it was that bloody cold.
Brilliant. Superb. Superb. Excellent. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm going to crack open a Thatcher's Rose. That's what I'm going to get on. So, our first family holiday was La Ciotat in south of France. So that was our first holiday abroad. South of France, notorious for topless bathers. Right?
Excellent.
Perfect when you're a young lad, you know, because all you want to do is do the Ronnie Barker thing and poke a hole in the newspaper. You know, it's like, yeah, it's like, so me and my brother were just, we were just like, you know, couldn't believe it, you know, just boobs everywhere. So that was a fond memory. We'll keep it short. We don't need to keep going down this line of boobs tonight. I'm sorry. But yeah, that really was an eye-opener. There you go. But yeah, in the Ronnie Barker, you know, kind of fashion, we were trying to work out ways that we could, you know, adjust things in front of us. Yeah, so we could be. Yeah, there you go, boys. We were only young lads. I don't remember how old we were.
Mark, where did you go?
I think earliest one I can remember, we used to do the caravan holidays at Primrose Valley. That sort of thing, yeah. The Haven holidays we used to do quite a lot when we were younger. And then I think the first foreign holiday we went on, my mum and Brian, they kept it a big secret. So again, they told us we were just going on a normal holiday to a caravan. And then we went to the airport and said, oh, we're just going to stop off here and just see a couple of planes while we're on the way.
Oh, sneaky.
And then next minute we were like sat on the plane and we're like, wow.
Yeah.
Completely amazed.
Fantastic.
I couldn't believe we were getting on the plane here, so that was really.
And where did you go?
That was to Greece.
Right.
Little island in Greece called Paxos.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Really nice, yeah.
Gorgeous. So our trip to South France we did by car. All right. So we took the ferry from Dover to Calais, and drove down. And because it was Dad was shattered, driving, pulled over on the side of the road. We all slept in the car one night, to get down there. So we just all slept in the car.
One hell of a drive is down through France. Is it about 800 miles?
Don't know. I don't recall. Because me and my brother were just amazed that we were on a boat, so we didn't really sleep much on the boat either. So that was it was a long old trek in the car.
You gotta remember, John, they're halfway there, aren't they?
Well, yeah, they are actually. Yeah.
Well, being down south.
Yeah, being down south.
A 10-minute drive to get to Dover, and then before they even started, they're in France.
Oh dear, funny. There you go. Let's crack on. Cheers, guys. Cheers.
Right, boys, haven't you got homes to go to?
There we go. Let's call it there, and keep it short and sweet. I think we've done well. It's 25 to the hour, so we've done well. We've done our hour. Thank you everybody for joining us and chatting away in the chat. It's been great. Really do appreciate that. And also to those that have followed this evening, Annie A, Great Scott, DJ, and Dory. Thank you for joining us this evening. We'll be back next week on Wednesday, 8:30 on Twitch. And for those that are watching on YouTube, this will get transferred over and plonked onto our YouTube channel for 5 o'clock. We let that go, so it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. And that was Happy Hour TV. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Have a good week, and we'll see you next time.
Right.
Cheers. And
thank you.
I'll find out what we did for April Fool's Day next week.
Get thinking,
yeah, get thinking. Just do something. Doesn't matter what it is. Just do something. Cheers, guys. Cheers.